What is good? What is good? How the hell we doing? Cheers. It's Thursday night. You know what that means. It's been 3 weeks. I'm Lucid. That is...
I'm Squirrel.
That's Squirrel.
Did it.
Let's go. Yeah, it's been 3 weeks. Been 3 long weeks without the podcast. How have you all survived?
Well, I've been good. Lots has happened. Holy cow. Look at all these beautiful people in chat.
Welcome to the party with
start
Illegal Gaming on YouTube.
Do the crowns in chat.
Welcome
Is
to the
that
party
the
with
order
Enough
people
House
came
Gaming
in?
on
Like
YouTube.
Steven right now has a number 1. Whoever has a 2.
I think those... I don't know. Yeah, I was noticing that. I don't know what that is.
Yeah. I don't know what it is. We'll have to find out, research that. But anyway, yeah, it's been good, man. I've missed you. I've missed doing this. I was excited for this one.
Hell yeah. This is going to be a good one. I mean, we got so much to talk about. Like, I mean, Squirrel has had so much happen. Really? Are you guys wondering? Do you guys like the thumbnail? You guys like the thumbnail? You're probably wondering what that's all about. If you were at the last podcast or maybe the one before, you know what that's about. But if you weren't here, we're gonna find out again because it's epic. And you know, I even have this little thing here. Oh man, he just shakes his head. That's all. What can he do? You know what I'm saying? How do you feel about that, Squirrel?
Speechless. Chill bumps.
Goosebumps. Chill bumps.
Hair on my neck's raised.
We'll get into the alien later.
The hair on my neck is standing tall.
Standing tall.
Oh man, so you want me to go first?
Yeah.
So a couple of cool things that's happened the last 3 weeks. One, if no one saw it, I got a message from my sister. It was my niece and nephew's birthday party coming up that weekend. And the costume, she hired like a party costume company. They canceled last minute for no reason. It wasn't like COVID or anything like that. It was, they just canceled. So she's like, hey, do you want to be Maui? What do you say? Right? I said, yeah, I'll do it. So I don't know about the resemblance, but I'll be Maui, you know? Got to take care of the niece and nephews. They're like 3. They're youngins, you know, so it was a big deal. I wanted to be a good uncle.
Welcome to the party, Death Note 69 Airbay on YouTube.
I have visuals if you guys would like to see. There it is. There he is. Look at him. Isn't he cute? He's so cute.
It was a ton of fun. It was hot. It was like 900 degrees that day. I had to cut the that was actually a full body suit, like sleeves and pants. I had to cut them off. I had to make them shorts. It was too hot for that stuff.
The flip flops don't really match though. I must say.
All right, they're United States.
Welcome to the party, Dino Tamazak on YouTube.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
What up, Dino? Death.
Leather sandals would have been better.
Yeah, right.
What else? I got a puppy again. So more family stuff. So lots of family time the last 3 weeks.
A puppy. What kind do you get?
It is a Royal Cavalier Cocker Spaniel.
There it is.
Yeah, she's cute. Her name's Bella. She's like 2.5 years old. So my sister raises kittens, which she does have a TikTok page for that. I think I've shared it out in my Discord before, but Bella was getting all too excited, a little too playful with the moms of the kitten, the kittens' moms when they were pregnant. So she asked if we wanted her, and I was like, hell yeah! So that's Bella.
Hell yeah!
Yeah, Bella's cute. She's a good pup. She's been to obedience school and all that too. I've never had a dog that went to obedience school, and man, that's a game changer.
She's super smart.
Oh yeah, like down, up, out. You know, she's like super obedient. Sit, stay, all the things.
Didn't you play dead?
I haven't tried. She's upstairs right now. She probably misses me. She follows me around every room. Yeah. If I'm the only one home, she follows me around room to room. Whether I'm working, cooking, sitting on the couch watching TV, yeah, she wants to be like right there at your side. She's very needy.
Right. Yeah, that's how our big ass German Shepherd is with my wife. He like what's it called? Imprinted on her, I guess. Like in Twilight.
Oh gosh, Lucid, what are you drinking tonight?
We got Buffalo Trace.
We got 4 roses. I haven't had a bourbon since our last podcast, so
I haven't
that's
tried.
how much bourbon
I haven't
drank.
tried to buy Buffalo Trace since the factory flooded, so I don't know. Is the price going to go up? I don't know. I guess the factory
I didn't even know.
completely flooded.
Cheers,
right
chat.
Cheers.
Welcome to the party, AB Jacob on YouTube.
I see lots of freaking legends in chat. Appreciate y'all being here. 10 people pulled up.
Let's go.
AB or maybe in chat. She wasn't sure. She was in chat last time, and it won't allow her to type anything in. So if you're there, hi.
Well, yeah. I mean, we know she sees the notification because I did a little test. I set it to private, so you couldn't see it anyway. But it did alert Discord, so she was texting Squrl like, "I better not miss it," you know. But we're here. You didn't miss it. You didn't miss it.
Well, I think I'm more excited to hear about your parking lot adventures because
Jesus,
that was a wild week you went through, my man.
it was wild, but it was way more chill than it normally is. Believe it or not. Normally, it is absolutely insane. I had to draw on a guy one year. Oh, well, I didn't draw on him. I almost drew on him. He was methed out of his mind trying to get, we had my in-laws trailer at the time. And we had we had a tent and we had a stand at Walmart. My wife was at the Walmart. I was at the tent. This is probably 5 years ago now, 6 years ago. And she calls me and tells me there's a crackhead trying to get into my in-laws trailer. So I go running over, I drive, it's like quarter mile away. I drove over there as fast as I could. I pull into the parking lot and I came in hot, you know what I mean? Like sliding sideways, jump out of the car, and I'm screaming at this dude as this dude's running at me with no shirt on, waving it over his head, and had his pants like halfway down with his schlong hanging out. And I'm screaming, this dude's running straight at me. I have my hand on my hip getting ready to draw. You know, I wasn't going to shoot the dude. It was unarmed, but you know, just like let him know I'm not fucking around. And he took off the other way. You call the cops, they come, they look around, can't find him. I see him 10 minutes later after the cops leave. I call again, they come again, an hour later, like they weren't in a hurry. Yeah, they never caught the guy. Then I saw him sobered up the next day, and he smelled like death, by the way. He was close enough I could smell him. He smelled like death. It was pretty rough. But anyway, that was like 5 years. That's what I used to deal with all the time. This year, because it's a tent, I sleep right out front, and I literally pull my truck right up to it and I'm sleeping there. We have my parents in motorhome, and I don't even go in there at all at night. I park my truck out front. We put chicken wire, 2 layers of 8 foot of chicken wire going all the way around the back side and side. And then the only way you can get in is where I sleep, and I don't sleep much. I just kind of people watch the whole time. So the first night, it's to the point now where it's kind of chill. I'm kind of, you know, the crackheads are like combing the parking lot for, I don't know what they're looking for. They literally walk in a grid pattern the entire parking lot when it's empty. And occasionally they'll stop and pick something up, and they'll keep walking. I don't know if they're looking for change, if they're looking for cigarette butts. I don't know what they could possibly, because there's my point of view. I'm looking at the parking lot. I don't see anything. So I don't know what they're looking for. They do that for hours. And then you get one that will park, get out of their car, and then they're just like bent over in their back seat for like 4 hours. What are you doing? Like, I watched a guy pick his carpet for like 4 hours straight. I watched another guy had a bunch of garbage in a shopping cart, just like picking paper apart for like 2 or 3 hours. It's kind of sad, but it's like, what the hell are you doing, you know? And then you know, I'm sure y'all saw the parking lot ninja. That was pretty epic. I didn't get much video of it because I was like kind of taken back by it, but dude walking through the parking lot with like a big ass tree branch, using it as a bow staff, just practicing his ninja moves through the parking lot. And I'd see that guy every day. Every day he'd walk by. Every single day. That's like, he's king of the parking lot, apparently. Don't mess with me. I got a tree branch. Yeah. Then what else do we see? 1 year this dude was in the fireworks stand. He was cool. He was homeless. He was definitely methed out, and he was talking to me like we were buddies and whatever. Well, that's when we didn't have a camper. I went into Safeway to use the bathroom, and he's in there on all fours in the Safeway bathroom, like cleaning up water or whatever he's doing. So I kind of scooched around him. He jumps up super fast, gets in my face, and starts screaming at me. I'm
Welcome
like,
to the
what?
party, Ali Ramadka on
What
YouTube.
up, Ali? And super crazy. I don't know. Yeah.
Welcome to the party, Melissa Reese on YouTube.
Oh, before I get to the highlight of the week in the parking lot, I was getting ready to fall asleep.
Welcome to the party, General_Hershey.
I was getting ready to
YouTube.
fall asleep, and I look up, and this cop pulls up, right, super slow. I'm like, oh sweet, now maybe nothing will happen. I can get some sleep. Hopefully he stays here, right? So I start to fall asleep, and then I open my eyes again, and I see this guy like talking to the cop with his dog. I'm like, what the hell is going on? Well, this dude, the cop reaches out his window, hands this dude a bag. What do you think when you see a cop hand some random dude that walks up to his window a bag? I'm like, oh my God, what am I going to see here?
What's the deal? What's a deal going down?
There's a corrupt cop, doing a deal here.
Training day.
Well, and this dude runs over like by the bushes, and he bends over, and I don't know what the hell he's doing. I still don't know what he's doing. I still don't know 100% what he was doing. I assume he was picking up his dog's dog crap. I think the cop gave him a bag to pick up the crap, but if it was crap, this dude straight barehanded it and put it in the bag. And then the dude sprints to the store, and then he like went in for a second, and then I see him sprint out of the parking lot. I don't know what the hell.
Welcome to the party, Ragdoll.Biscuit.
Absolutely crazy. What up, Ragdoll? What up, Hershey? And
there's the Ragdoll Biscuit Factory.
Ragdoll Biscuit Factory.
Welcome to the party. Peach emoji.
That's my sister's page for the cats. Sorry.
Oh, okay. We got Peach in chat. We got Hershey. We got Ragdoll. We got Melissa. We got Allie. We got Death Note. We got Dino Tamer. We got Weber. We got Ryan. We got who else? We got We got Squirrel
AB
Master.
Jacob.
Huh?
AB Jacob.
Yeah, if I missed you, I apologize. But so the highlight. So my parents' motorhome is super expensive, right? So I'm very paranoid about anyone around it. Just like because we got power out there, so just the cords for RVs are like ridiculously expensive. I don't know how much they are, but he's got this big old surge protector, and I worry about that getting stolen, right? So anybody gets around the RV, and I'm like on edge. So I see this car. And it's a nice car. It's it's a newer Camry or something like that. But that thing comes flying into the parking lot, and they slowed down at about 30 and just cranked it right into a parking spot. And before they even stopped, the door is flying open. And this thing was like a clown car full of like 21-year-old girls, right? They pile out. Next thing you know, 4 more cars come in. There's a car full of dudes, another car for girls. They were all out partying, I'm sure. And because every night the kids would show up. I say kids, 21, whatever. Some of them were kids in high school and shit. But they all pile out of this car. And I'm like, all right, whatever. So I'm just laying down, minding my own business. I'm on YouTube or something. And then I look over again, and they're walking from behind my parents' RV. So right there, I'm on edge. I didn't see them walk back there, but it was the girls that got out of that car. There's like 4 or 6 of them all together coming from behind the RV. So I'm just watching them. And next thing you know, this girl goes sprinting back to the car. Right. I'm like, okay, whatever. So I'm like, whatever, so I lay back down, and I look over again, and I'm looking, and my windows are tinted, so they can't tell I'm even in there. Probably they're pretty dark. And I'm looking, and I think this girl's wearing tights, and she's bent over like in the trunk, and her ass is at me. And I'm looking, and then I realize she's not wearing anything on the bottom half. Her thong is around her knees. Right. So, and there's a lot of people in the parking lot. I'm like, what in the hell is going on? So this girl bent over with her ass facing me. I'm just like, I got it on video, but I couldn't put it on TikTok. So, I mean, you couldn't see anything anyway. It was dark through tinted windows, whatever. I sent it to Squrl. Yeah.
I saw it.
Yeah. I'm thinking about blurring 100%. I'm thinking about blurring it out and putting it on TikTok, but TikTok and me, I'll probably get, just driving over a bridge, they get me for nudity and sexuality in my TikTok. So I can't imagine.
If that ain't a viral clip, I don't know what it is.
Yeah. So anyway, this girl, like straight butt ass naked from the waist down, wearing a belly shirt, and next thing you know, I realize she's got her thong around her knees. Next thing you know, she takes that off, and her friend's digging in the trunk, gives her a towel. She takes this towel and she's straight wiping her ass with this towel. She's like straight back and forth like you see in the cartoons and shit, you know?
It was like a big ass beach towel.
It was a big ass beach towel, big orange beach towel. And she's just going to town. She's like all up in there, and I'm just like, what in the hell? I assume she probably shit herself is kind of what I'm getting from it. And then she had a change of clothes in the car, and she like changed. Because this was a little bit of a bigger girl, so I know none of the girls with her gave her clothes because they wouldn't have fit. There's no way in hell. So she had a change of clothes. So did she know she was going to shit herself? Irritable bowel syndrome, maybe? Maybe she drank a little much. I have no idea, but that was wild. I've never seen anything like that. Well, downtown Seattle, I saw some crazy shit, but I've never seen anything like it was wild.
The fucking funny part was Lucid's reaction, because he's filming it. You know, it's not like he's live or anything, right? He's just
I filmed everything in that parking lot.
Morning. He's like, he's holding the phone up and he's like, what the fuck is going on? And then he hides down, and you can see his steering wheel, and he's just got the phone.
I knew they couldn't see me, but I didn't want to get caught.
You know, the tip of the wheel, and he's like, what the fuck is going on? That's the funniest part.
Oh god. No,
I imagine all of us, everybody here, there's something weird going on at whatever the grocery store, the closest grocery store you had to your house right now. Think about it. At 3 o'clock in the morning, there's some weird shit going on in that parking lot. I guarantee you.
Yeah.
Guarantee you. All across America.
Well, like last year, we're sitting, it was getting close to closing time. The tent was still open. And then we just hear like screaming and yelling and crashing. And I'm like, what the hell? Well, I don't know how it is in your guys' state, but shoplifters, the people that work there aren't allowed to stop anyone. Just let them walk out with whatever the hell they want, right? Well, this dude had a full shopping cart, like completely full, a large shopping cart full of stuff. Walks out of Safeway and he's walking down the side of the road so he stole the cart and everything in the cart. Walking down the side of the road, well, 2 pedestrians tackle this dude, knock the cart over. There's shit everywhere. And they like threw him up, and this dude's yelling, you assaulted me, I'm calling the cops. The dude's like, call the fucking cops, tell them you stole all this shit, you know? And then the worker came out and helped him put all the stuff back in the cart, and they wheeled it back in the store. And this dude's like walking down the road, just yelling, flipping them off. Like, dude, you're the one stealing everything, not them. And you got what you had coming. I would have done the same thing. I'm going to tackle your ass. I see you walking out.
Lord, the cops came, they probably would have arrested the Samaritans for assaulting somebody.
Where at? Yeah.
That's pretty much policy now anywhere, just from a liability standpoint. Yeah, no employee is allowed to stop anybody anywhere pretty much now.
Right.
Even security guards we pay for, armed security guards, like they're told not to act unless it's like a life or death situation, you know?
Like armed robbery or something.
If somebody, if somebody wants to plow through, like if they get out, they get out. It's just it's all about liabilities,
right?
They say we're worried about your safety, but
it's crazy.
My thoughts are they're worried about getting sued.
I've been seeing a lot more shit like getting locked up now. Like it pisses me off when I remember when I used to play on controller on Xbox or whatever. I wanted some of those controller freak things, and I was at Walmart, and they're friggin' locked up, right? I pull out my pocket knife and I cut that shit off the shelf and I go pay for it. I'm not going to wait around for somebody to come and unlock a $5 item so I can pay for it right there. It's a pain in the ass. I just cut the shit off the shelf and take it up front and pay for it when I'm going to pay for everything else. Well, now they have like the Legos. I went to buy Legos. They got them in a friggin' glass case. All of them. The whole aisle is nothing but cases. It's insane.
Bro, you ever met a brick dealer? Man, I'm gonna tell you what, I know a guy that deals Lego bricks. There's money in them Lego bricks. I'm not talking about the other
Welcome
bricks.
to
I'm
the
talking about
party,
Legos.
Kathleen Williams on YouTube.
What's the most ridiculous thing you've ever seen? And chat, you can say this too. Grocery store, electronics. What's the most ridiculous thing you've ever seen locked up in a case? Because back in the day, it used to only be what? Condoms and birth control or birth
Welcome
or
to the
pregnancy
party
tests.
for you
Those
on
are like
YouTube.
the only two things in a grocery store that were like locked up, and then like it's slowly expanded. Now people are eating Tide Pods, and we got to eat.
Right. I remember I was freaking out when I went to get some Sudafed, and that shit was locked up. Now, the hell?
Yeah,
that was a long time ago. They started locking that up. Deodorant. That's not locked up here. Deodorant's not locked up here.
Hairbrushes, wax for the warmer, toothbrushes, deodorant. Yeah, I've seen I've seen the complete deodorant section. Yeah,
never seen that. It's always like perfume and like charging cables for cell phones. Really,
that makes sense.
Yeah.
I guess on the electronics thing, since I'm more grocery industry, like some of the things, just like who's stealing freaking Downy scent beads? Like, where are they sticking them? You just shake them in your drawers and walk out.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
They'll put them in your pocket.
Well, that's the thing. You don't got to stick it anywhere. You just walk out with it. Right?
Mouthwash. Just crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you expect batteries and
batteries are locked up. Yeah, batteries
things.
aren't locked up around me. It's weird shit like the Legos, Like, who's stealing enough Legos to make them lock? Like, every store, Walmart, Target, every store I go to with Legos, they're locked up. Batteries are never locked up. Well, I take it back. One store they were locked up. I think they lock them up at Walmart now.
You know how much the freaking Legos cost?
Oh yeah, I got one right here.
Legos are expensive.
I got
still building that, by the way.
I got like the X-Men flying thing back there and a huge thing of Falcon and the big F1 car, a bunch of little F1 cars. Yeah, they're not cheap.
Light bulbs? Who the frick's stealing a light bulb?
They lock up the smart lights here.
Pickled pork feet. Pickled pork feet.
Pickled pork feet? What? Yeah, I think Legos are nationwide locked up now.
So
I'd like to get my hands on the last F1 trophy, though. That was Legos. Did you know that? They made the F1 trophies out of Legos.
That's probably going to be worth a lot of money. Some expensive bricks.
Yeah, imagine what those they only made the 3.
Are we ready to talk about our little gray friend?
Which one? You mean this one right here?
Yeah, that one. Tell me when it's over.
That's the same one from the thumbnail, if you didn't know that.
Is it gone yet? It's gone. Motherfucker, it's still on my screen. There's a delay.
There's a delay. It's not on my screen.
Fuck.
Bruh. It makes me laugh.
All right. So some people have heard the alien story. Some people haven't heard the alien story. Do y'all want to? Lucid wants to rehear the alien story.
Yeah, I remember it, but I don't remember like the story.
All right. It's become a thing. People are like, what's this thing with the aliens? So, all right. We're going to flash back.
Welcome to the party, Lisa Renfro on YouTube.
Ruthless.
Yeah, my daughter's pretty ruthless. That's what a podcast is.
This is the best part. Hopefully, maybe I can freak her out too. I'm gonna freak everybody out because this is real. This story is real from the heart. I will show you as I'm telling it. The hair on my arm is guaranteed to stand straight up. This very house I live in right now, I just bought it. I just bought the house. It was 2002. I think I was 22 or 23. I was pretty young, and the excitement of having a new house, myself and a girlfriend at the time decided that we wanted to sleep in the basement. Like, it would be fun. Let's sleep in the basement. Like, it was empty. We didn't even have any furniture down there, right? Because we're young kids. We came out of an apartment, so we had enough for the upstairs. We didn't have anything for the downstairs. So all we put down there was like this old TV we had, and we just slept in the floor of the basement, right? And so, make sure I'm not skipping anything. We just threw a blanket down, some pillows right there on the floor. We had a little puppy at the time, and we fell asleep on the floor there. And about I don't know how much time went by. I just know I was awoken by the dog barking, and the dog was barking at the basement door. Like I could tell directionally, the dog was in the basement. It was in the room that had the basement door to it, and I heard this weird like buzzing sound. It was like an electronic, like a buzzing, like I'm doing my best with sound effects. It was a weird electronic kind of noise.
We need to think this out because I have all the sound effects.
The dog's barking, right? And it wasn't, it was like an intruder kind of bark. And all of a sudden, the dog just stopped barking and yelped, and then it was silence. Dead silence, right?
Now
dude, already, my freaking hair marks standing up. And so when the dog, already hearing the dog barking, you're going to be like alerted, right? You're already going to be thinking you're getting robbed or something's going on, but hearing the dog yelp like scares the shit out of you, right? Well, before I could move, I saw a shadowy figure coming down the hall, like towards us where we're at. But the way the figure moved, it didn't have like a gait, like it was walking. It didn't bounce. It was just a smooth glide. Like it was just a smooth glide. I wish I could show you. Can you see that? Like standing straight up. That thing, that figure, the shadowy figure, it glided right around all the way over to like where I was laying down, like right here next to me. And I remember looking up, and it was that gray alien thing, and it just reached down. It reached down right towards me, and like as its hand was coming towards my face,
you burned down the house.
Boom, I woke up. Oh, I forgot. Oh, by the way, I couldn't fucking move. Like I couldn't move. Like I was paralyzed. Like I tried to move. The only thing that would move was my eyes. Like I remember following it as it moved around the room. I just followed it with my eyes in complete fucking terror because I couldn't move. And when I looked over, my ex was also had her eyes open, and she was just fucking froze. Like it looked like she was just fucking frozen solid. Like her eyes weren't even moving. Damn. She was just fucking frozen. That's it. That's the story.
And that's when Squrl got probed for the first time.
Oh.
The probing.
That's it. I need to drink after that. So yeah, I have a fear of aliens. Was it a dream? Was it sleep paralysis? Maybe. I don't fucking know.
Whoever says it's cool to sleep in the basement.
I don't know, but it felt pretty fucking real. I'm talking about something that happened to me 22 years ago, and it's still like it happened yesterday. Like I can still see it all. I can feel it all.
The alien still freaks him out.
There's not many things 23 years ago that happened that affect me that way. Nothing else in the house since that night. Just a fucking bat.
Just the bat. The bat was
just
epic.
A bat.
Fuck yeah.
The fucking bat sucked.
Just the bat.
E2 was wanting to be friends. So was the dog okay? Oh,
Logan
that's
said
right.
That's when he lost his virginity. That's wild.
The dog mysteriously passed away a week or two later. Came home from work one day, dog didn't greet at the door, and she was curled up under our bed, just passed away.
You guys see that gray figure
this was a puppy.
Him?
This was a puppy. It wasn't an old dog. This dog wasn't more than 2 or 3 years old.
So what's up with the grayish, faceless figure behind you then?
There's a camera I can see behind me.
There's a grayish figure in the corner. To the left of the boxing glove is what I'm seeing.
To the left of the
looks like it's wearing a kimono, a black and yellow kimono. Is that what that is?
Oh,
what is
dude,
that?
That's fucking Cobra Kai. That's Johnny from Cobra Kai.
Got it. Looks like an alien.
I still live in the same house.
Looks like an alien from here.
Nothing else happened. So, cheers.
Cheers.
Makes the property value better.
He only got probed a couple times, but other than that, it's all good.
I tell you what, it took about 20 years before I ever slept in the basement again.
Yeah, I might have burned the place down, honestly. Burn it down. We're done. We're moving. Insurance cover this shit. I'm moving. All right.
I think the last time we told that, we only had 3 or 4 people in chat, so I'm sorry if there's people that heard that story twice. But even Lucid was like, I need to hear it again.
Yeah. I couldn't remember.
There's been a lot of questions.
I just remembered he was freaked out of aliens, but I couldn't remember like the details. Yo, we got 13 people in here. Holy hell.
Hell yeah.
I think that's a record for YouTube, for me anyway. I mean, YouTube, 13 people. Sheesh.
Yeah, W support. Appreciate you guys.
Appreciate you guys being here. Is there anybody new in here? Anyone new to the podcast?
I think my brother-in-law was in here earlier for the first time.
I feel like
Jacob.
I've seen everybody. It's still funny.
This is his first time in.
Oh, Jacob, that was your brother-in-law?
Mm-hmm.
Is that the one that's making you famous? That brother-in-law?
No. Different one.
You're new, Peach? Yeah, you're not new. We know better than that.
I'm new here.
Death Note.
Does anybody have any stream questions?
New. Any questions for us? We're all ears. We're here to help. Nobody's had questions lately. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Could be anything. Anything.
We got stream pros here. I know Kat's thinking about getting into
my kid's in here trying to troll me. Oh yeah, it's her first time in here. Like, my kid has never even watched the podcast. I have to beg her just to go and like one of my YouTube videos. It's crazy. So, hey, I know what we could do. We can compare F1 cars. You want to do that?
My headphones just cut out. I hope it's not the freaking gray guy.
Oh man, it's Cobra Kai behind you. He's doing it.
Okay, I can hear you again.
Whoa.
Oh my gosh. Or no, this weird buzzing sound too. It was kind of freaky. I was like, oh, it's over. It's done.
We could compare.
These 12 people plus Lucid are going to see me get fucking abducted.
All of a sudden, a light comes from the overhead.
That would be some wild shit.
Hell yeah, it would be. I'd be clipping it for sure.
Mm-hmm. I could expect you to.
We could compare F1 cars. Does anyone want to see the F1 cars?
Mine don't have wheels yet. My wheels are here.
Pretty fancy wheels.
It's a lot of damn work building that thing, dude.
It really is. It really is. Like, I have 2 of the mini ones I still have to put together. And
those are easy. Those are freaking cakewalk. Compared
to this one, yeah. I have 2 of the minis to do, and I still have to buy 4 or 5 more minis. Then I want to get that. I gotta get it. I gotta get the frame for them. The frames are awesome.
Man, I'm a lightweight. I'm halfway through my drink.
Well, I saw you top it off earlier.
Well, that was the other story I had.
I'm pretty lightweight too. I don't really drink much.
4th of July, I drank an 18 pack of Busch Light. Or was it Natty Light? Natty Light. I think it was Natty Light. 18 pack, and a couple shots, and I had my first ever mushroom gummy. So imagine shrooms in the gummy form. Just one. It was like called a microdose. I it just put me to sleep. There's a picture of it's on Book of Face. I don't think I put it on TikTok, but yeah, I'm just asleep, just asleep and happy. I did, yeah. Yeah, so I can drink 18 beers and do all that and maintain myself for 14 hours of fun, but half of a bourbon drink gets me a buzz.
We have a question.
Good.
We have a question. Peaches says, what do you like about streaming on here? Personally, I like YouTube for the freedom. Well, it's free, but it's not free, if you know what I mean. You can't play music and that kind of thing. But I like the quality. Like, I don't know what the quality is right now. I don't know what I have it set at, honestly, but I could stream in 4K if I wanted to. Like, if I was getting a 4K signal from Squrl, because the way we have to do it is kind of hokey to get him on here. But I could stream this in 4K on YouTube, no problem. The bitrate is unlimited. With every other platform, you're kind of limited by what bitrate you can send. But yeah, the quality for sure. You can really crank it up, and they don't care. The more the better, they say. What I don't like about YouTube is it's super hard to get any viewers. Like if I'm doing a normal stream, even when my TikTok was going crazy, if I was to go live on here, I would get maybe one viewer for the entire stream. And I've tried streaming on the I can stream on the shorts feed vertical, which I should be doing that at the same time. We should be on the shorts feed too. Maybe next week we'll also stream on the shorts feed on YouTube. Because I have it all set up, I just have to set up a different, I have to set up two, they haven't combined them yet like they do on TikTok. So in order to do that, I have to set it up twice and send it in vertical the other way. But it's really not that hard. But yeah, and you know, YouTube for me is more of for the videos and that kind of thing. Actually, YouTube had gotten me a lot of opportunities already. Like Fanatec for one. I'm a Fanatec affiliate. OBSBOT found me on YouTube. Displate. I think Displate found me on TikTok though, because they're having me post those on TikTok. And they actually had me, I just shot another one a week ago. They sent me 5 more Displates and that's in, like, I literally send them raw footage and they put the whole video together. I post it, done. And they sent me like $500 in Displates already. It's awesome. And then they're actually paying me to make them on top of it.
How many people have been filtered in chat? I bet you can type,
right?
You pretty much type anything and it'll go through.
Yeah. I mean, there's a few keywords you can't say, but other than that,
yeah. Nobody here's gonna do that. I actually researched earlier today how we could get my video to you without sacrificing quality, and it comes to you in high quality. It's just you flipping it back around that lowers it. I was talking to my buddy Frank about it, and he's like, "Man, Lucid's camera looks so much better than yours." I was like, "Well, yeah, he does. His camera is badass." But I said, normally there's not such a drastic difference. It's just how we're flipping the footage.
Like on my top monitor where I'm capturing Discord from, you look great, but on the live it's kind of grainy and I don't know.
Whatever, just a different way to capture it.
I don't know. There's got to be a better way.
You think if you capture gameplay, right, windowed gameplay, and stream it, it doesn't deteriorate the quality,
right? Yeah. So I don't know
that
why.
way. So
I have no idea. Maybe it's I don't know. It's just it's not blown up. It's just cropped. But yeah, I don't know. It might be blown up a little bit. Like if I was to shrink you down a little bit, you'd look a lot crispier because the pixel density is greater. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it could be that. I didn't think about that.
But then again, you'd have like some random black box around you. You know what I mean? If I was
just put aliens in it.
Put aliens in the box.
A box of aliens. Just surround me with
them. So
literally
all I do, guys, is I do a screen capture from Discord. So we're streaming in Discord, right? He's streaming in Discord, and that's where the audio and the video is coming from. But I can literally just click on his face. I'm sure you can see this and move him around so you can see the background. You can see my desktop. Oh, there you go. There you can see the Discord I'm capturing from that essentially.
Mm-hmm.
So this is it right here.
Hey, there's 2 squirrels. Haha, dream come true.
Dream come true. So yeah, and then I just whoops. Boom, there he is.
Yeah, if any techies, maybe some tech pros out there, somebody can give us some tips. Come on. I'll call Joe Rogan and see how he does it.
What are you not allowed to do in here? You can't have music because even non-copyright music on YouTube. So the world is full of scammers, right? So there's a guy named what's his name? He's huge on YouTube. He does a lot of he calls himself the stream doctor. He does a lot of his last name is Heller. What's his first name? I don't remember. But he does a lot of Elgato. He's sponsored by Elgato. He's sponsored by all the big companies. He does a lot of reviews for him. He does a lot of camera reviews, a lot of audio equipment reviews, and he gets it all sent to him for free. He created a free music source called Stream Beats just for streamers to use. It's non-copyright. He'll never go after you for anything.
Oh, wow.
And he created that. A lot of the songs that you hear in my starting soon and ending video, you know, on my lives, those are all from him, except for the ones I created with AI. Those are all from him, and they're all DMCA free. So he created that, but every day people are on his channel saying they got copyright strikes. Well, come to find out, anyone out there, if you hear any song, you can claim it to be yours. And the creator actually has to appeal that, and you'll win your appeal every time because it's obviously not theirs. But just to mess with you, just to, you know, for whatever reason, anyone can claim that the music is theirs. I've been hit a couple times on TikTok, so don't stream the Super Bowl for one.
Or F1.
Don't stream the Super Bowl. I got like a 15-day ban for that, but I had 15,000 people in chat for like the 10 minutes I was live. And another one, apparently, even having the audio playing during an F1 race, the audio of the F1 race, will get you the ban, because that's all I can figure. I got a 7-day ban for that, even though the video was like on a TV in the background. You couldn't even hardly see it, and I caught a ban for that. But they're not messing around with the copyright stuff anymore. That's for sure.
Yeah, they have to protect themselves. So I think I've said this before in other arenas, but one time in the beginning of my stream journey, so probably a year ago, I was like, hey, I was having audio issues and I wanted to test it out, right? But the only way to test it out was to go live, right? It seems like the best way. And so I was like, I'll just turn it on subscribers only. I think I only had like 10 at the time or something, you know? So I turned it on subscribers only and went live on TikTok and turned Spotify on, and fucking instantly got a damn restriction because I researched it. Because the minute you make that broadcast a paid service, which would be the only subscribers, you now fall in copyright territory because you're using that material in a paid service. Versus TikTok is not a paid service when it's free and available to everyone, whether they're a subscriber or not.
So you basically just made your channel a pay-per-view.
Yeah, a pay-per-view. Yeah, it's pretty much. Yeah. So don't do that, guys.
Yeah. So I was with the Super Bowl. I was super sneaky about it.
Welcome to the party, Ace from a 1993
super
on
sneaky.
I don't know. I made it to the kickoff. I made it through the national anthem to the kickoff, and as soon as they received the ball, boonk, I literally had hundreds of people messaging me asking me what happened and if I was coming back. Like hundreds of people messaging me on TikTok when I got banned. But so what I was doing is I had YouTube up, right? And I don't remember what the Super Bowl at the time was, but I had those two teams playing, but it was Madden, right? So I found gameplay of Madden whatever year on YouTube, and I was playing that during the commercials and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, it didn't work.
I was thinking about that, and it's all it's all artificial intelligence monitoring the stuff.
Yeah.
And so how does it figure out when we're racing F1, whether it's the actual race or it's gameplay? It has to do something with the pixels, the pixel density and all that stuff. So I'm almost wondering, for that time you got flagged for the F1 race, if it couldn't detect that pixels were different on that television that was in the bottom corner, or was it all audio? I don't know. Like that shit.
Yeah, I don't know. Because
I like to figure out. I like to know that stuff.
I had the camera to my right, like you could see it. You could see it was on this monitor to my left, and you could kind of see it a little bit in the wheel cam. But I had it mostly for the audio, right? And yeah, I got a 7-day ban for that. So
go TikTok, but man, TikTok's algorithm is a blessing and a curse at the same time. Trying to figure it out.
Speaking of live streaming,
just the views, the ability to get views, like you said, like how do you get? There's no, we're not in a FYP Like there's no FYP page for YouTube. You know, how does
Right.
somebody end up here?
You have to get in their algorithm. Like, to get picked up in live, you have to have a lot of followers. And to get a lot of followers, you have to make long form content. To make long form content, the videos that I've made have literally take me hours. And everything I've researched is like, you make a video a week, you're probably not going to get what you want out of YouTube within the first year. Like, I was making videos religiously for a while, and then I just kind of ran out of stuff to do. I need to do one on my new wheel, because actually my best video was the one I did on the cockpit I got. So I think that's kind of, but that's not the direction I want to go with the YouTube page. On the YouTube page, it was kind of designed to help people out, and I wanted people to ask questions on my videos that it would lead into more videos. You know what I mean? I had to do certain things and I could do a video on it, but I'm not getting those questions. So I'm kind of having to just figure it out, I guess. And I'm not a rich person by any means. I can go out and buy all this stuff to do like fancy reviews on and shit. You know what I mean? Like I guess I could do one on the Go XLR. I have one of those. I'm thinking about going back to the Roadcaster. I could do one on those, but like all that stuff has been done 1,000 times. I want to be able to do new shit that people are actually going to watch. You know what I mean? And I just don't know what that is. I thought about using my wheel because it's been out for a couple of years and doing a, is it still good in 2025? What are my thoughts on it? That kind of thing. You know what I mean? I think that would do fairly well. Yeah.
You should show your performance of how Iron Squrl used to beat your ass every single race consistently to how you got the wheel.
Oh, you mean
now you win? You
mean when my wheel would come disconnected every race?
That was because Zach put you in the wall. First of all, it's not my fault.
I didn't say it was your fault. It was a shitty design. That was the fault. I had to spend like $300 to upgrade my setup just to be able to race. Without to make the wheel work. Yeah, Zach.
Zach's paying attention.
By the way, I was very pissed off after that race. Like super pissed off.
I had to talk Lucid off the edge, and then I had to talk Zach and be like, he's not mad at you, bro.
I was fucking pissed. I was pissed. I'm over it now. I mean, it's all good. You know, it was stupid. It wasn't your fault. It was totally the wheel, but you did hit me, you bastard. You did it.
Hit you so hard. He hit you so hard, your wheel broke.
Yeah, dude. Fucking what? Yeah.
But yeah, ever since you got that wheel, it's more because you got the wheel and you practice more. Yeah. You're definitely keeping me on my toes. But yeah, I'll never forget that. Lucid fucking talking to him, and he's like, oh,
so this was the problem. The old one was a piece of junk. Like they upgraded their design. So this is what I had to replace all of this and the base side. So, but this was a Father's Day present for my wife, and it's super awesome. Like I wanted this for a long time.
Damn. Take notes, ladies. Take notes, ladies.
Father's Day present from the wife. Oh my God. I was super stoked.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah. Super nice. I was super.
And then in Zach's defense, all we ever talked about was putting each other in the wall. So he was just.
Yeah, but if you look at it, I drive as clean as I possibly can. I don't ever hit anyone on purpose. I talk shit. I talk a lot of shit. For one, it makes the TikTok videos a lot better. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You gotta keep that suspense up.
We're due for some rivalry videos.
Oh, man, I wish I could.
Go break the new wheel.
You ain't breaking that one.
When you guys meet from streaming, did you guys meet from streaming? No, I met Lucid in this dark bar one night. I'm pretty sure he roofied me.
Yeah, he was hitting on my wife, and I kicked him in the nuts.
Actually, that's a good story. So I was talking about early in the streaming career. It was one of my first live streams, and I was having all kinds of audio issues. Right, like. Couldn't hear any gift alerts and mic's messing up, but just, all the things. And he came into my live and dropped a Galaxy on me and said, keep up the good work and all that. I missed the Galaxy. Like, I completely missed the Galaxy. Biggest gift, like up until then, all I got was like a rose or something, like Galaxy was like a fucking $10 billion. I remember I ended the live and figured out that he did that, and I sent him like this long message. He actually went back in his TikTok messages, and believe me, we send a lot of messages.
It took
back
me a
and
while.
forth.
It was a lot of scrolling.
He scrolled for like 30 minutes, went back and found it where I sent him. I was like, "Bro, thank you so much. I'm sorry." Like, yeah, it was pretty cool. It's still there,
And
we just did
me,
that.
a man of many words, you know. So I was like, "Oh, it's no problem, dude. Whatever."
4 weeks. This was 4 weeks ago when I was like, dude, do you think that message is still there? And we fucking went scrolling back.
Yeah, it took a while.
It was still there.
Yep.
But yeah, it was good.
So if you ever want to know when you like first like met somebody or messaged somebody on TikTok, it's all there. You can scroll for like an hour and you'll find it. Yeah. So yeah, and then yeah, we didn't talk for like 2 or 3 weeks after that, and just kind of here and there or whatever, and then I don't know what happened that
started going into his and back and forth, and
I remember I went in once and Esh was number one on, because he used to keep track of like the points or whatever.
Yeah.
Esh was number one, and I don't like being number two, so Esh and I had a little battle there for a while, and then I just smoked him.
And then fucking Ash threw in the towel. Remember, Ash was like, I can't do this shit. I was like, bro, it's fine. Yeah. You haven't relinquished that spot either. Last time I checked, you were ahead, like in Tickfinity and points, you're like fucking 500,000 ahead of the next person or some shit. It's just something ridiculous.
So if you guys are into F1, we're always F1 racing. I think actually we're gonna race this Saturday or Sunday.
Right?
Evening.
Not for a reset. Biggest fear, Cat's biggest fear. Yeah.
It's a given. It's gonna happen. It happens to me all the time. Like I think the first time Squirrel Master was in my live, I felt like dog shit because I forgot to turn everything on. Nothing was working, and I kept saying, "It's my first live. Sorry, it's my first live." Well, I think he took that serious and he blew it up for my first live.
He did.
Yeah,
he did.
And I don't think I've ever said anything to him about it. He might still be here, but he hears it now. But I felt really bad for a while. I was like, do I say something to him? I don't know. I was totally joking, but yeah, he blew it up. It was crazy.
Yeah,
racing
he
now,
is a man with a few words. There's times now where I'll message Lucid on Facebook and he'll come back something short, and I'm like, fucking asshole.
Yeah. Just yesterday, you're like, you're kind of short. You okay? I was like, well,
yeah,
I got to go to the bank. I got to make dinner. just got off work. I'm taking a shit. I got this. I got that. He's
always
okay.
grinding.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I was got something going on. I wish I had.
Hershey's racing now. Oh my gosh.
Racing now.
He would want to race when I've had a drink.
Can't make it any worse.
We want to do a race Sunday if anybody's down. We're still working on times, but obviously we'll figure that out later Sunday evening sometime. But man, more the merrier. I would love to get like everybody who has that game in there in the race. That would be a lot of fun to stream.
Iron Squrl live, not on a normal race day. What? What?
I'm never gonna get that. I'm never gonna hit 100. I'm never gonna hit 100 concurrent viewers.
Did you guys know Iron Squrl's grinding for TikTok Live Pro? Did you know that?
If you run my numbers from June 6th to July 6th, my concurrent viewership was 96. I missed it by 4. If I could have got just 100, I would have went to my agency and been like, I did it.
That's why he only streams on race days, because you get more viewers.
I get the bump. So if I do a regular stream, I might get 8, 15, like it drops that fucking average back down. So.
Actually, last night's stream was the best stream I've had in a long time on TikTok. I think I had like 14 or 15 people in there. It's been a long time since I had that many.
It's a numbers game, though. I'm not worried about Game Live Pro. It's I would lose it. I wouldn't be able to maintain it. I just kind of wanted to.
Do you lose it, or
I beat the system?
Do you lose it, or do you keep it once you have it?
You can have 2 off months in a row, and on the 3rd month you lose it. So meaning within that 2 months, if you didn't maintain the average of 100 concurrent viewers and get 300,000 diamonds or 200 subscribers, you would lose it. Which 200 subscribers, that's probably easier than the fucking 600,000 diamonds is a lot.
Cat, if you want to go live, go live. Just do it. Just do it.
But before you do it, there's ways we can check it out.
No, you got to be cringe as fuck your first time.
No, don't do that.
Look back at my first TikToks. It's got to be cringe. It's got to be cringe. You got to be cringe your first couple times. Your first month, your first year has to be cringe. It's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. Look at my
There's
first
one thing
clips.
I did
Go
want
back
to,
and look at them. They're awful.
There's one thing I did want to talk about, and it was something it started with that podcast we did with Rebel X, and he said it's important for you to ask yourself the question as a streamer, why would somebody want to watch me? And so I've asked many people that question, why do people want to watch you? And I've heard all great answers, well, because I provide a safe space and want to build a community, and just everything you could possibly think of, but I think that's an important question for to continue to ask ourselves, why do people want to watch? And then I expanded upon that thought, like was reflecting, right? And we make so many friends, right? So many friends in chat right now that come to see. And so when you go watch somebody on TikTok, what brings you to them? Is it because they're your friends like we are here, and you want to go spend time with your friends, right? You want to go see them? Or there's a different line for me, like who do you go watch because they're entertaining or because they provide something that is valuable to you, that holds you, content wise, it gives you something. And so I think there's an important mystery in there to find balance, right? Because you can't rely solely as a streamer. I mean, you can. There's nothing wrong with that. You can't rely solely, if you want to grow, you can't rely solely on the friendship factor. There has to be that other side of the line, that you're providing some type of content that makes somebody want to go see you. So I just wanted to throw that out there as like food for thought, like I think that's a great conversation to have. Lucid, you're entertaining the shit to me, I've always said you were my stream hero with the sound mixer and Metallica.
Well,
and you know what I mean? I was like, this is fucking crazy. Like, this is.
we had that we had that one stream where all we did was rock out the entire stream.
Yeah.
Yo. Just hit this button right here.
Yeah, there's many times I say I don't watch the gameplay. Like, I don't know if it's just because I'm burned out or what. 99% of the people I'm friends with on TikTok are all Fortnite streamers. I don't know because I'm kind of Fortnite burnout, but even COD, even Racy, there's not many people I watch the gameplay. I'm sorry, guys. I'm there for you. I'm there for the person. I show up for the person, not the gameplay.
Facts. If I'm ever in a
no aliens.
If I'm ever in a Fortnite stream, I'm not there for the gameplay because I cannot stand Fortnite.
You hear that, guys? If you're streaming Fortnite, Lucid shows up. That means something.
Yeah. I can't. Yeah. People ask me almost every day to play Fortnite. I'm like, yeah, I'm good.
We got him to once. Me and Aver got him to play one time.
Yep.
On stream.
Yeah, I streamed it. It was like I'm going back to, it's got to be cringe, and it was very cringe. Very cringe.
Yeah, I've lost a couple of people I've noticed not come around since I stopped doing Fortnite content a lot. I noticed them stop coming around, and that's fine. I mean, I get it.
Yeah.
I'm always going to stream what I enjoy, though. I think that's the important part.
God and Hogwarts. Hogwarts. What a nerd.
Why is there a fucking alien emoji on?
I know, it's
YouTube?
awesome, right? I love it. I have an alien emoji if I hit this button.
No. There's a delay.
I didn't push it.
I don't believe you. I know better. You did.
No.
I'm not looking. Just put my hat down. I knew you did. Fucking shit. I knew it.
Awesome. I need to find more aliens. We need more aliens. Yeah, so that's another thing that Kick started doing is people can, like, Kick added a channel point store. Did you know that? I'm sure you did. Which is super cool. Finally. I wish TikTok would integrate something like that within TikTok channel points. You know what I mean? Instead of having to use like Tickfinity and all that crap. And TikTok actually has come a long way with their program. I was looking at it yesterday and I was like, oh, what's all this new stuff? There's all kinds of new stuff. There's sound effects and all kinds of crazy shit on there now.
Yeah, I do enjoy a lot of the things on Kick. It's nice being able to say all the words. Weber, a couple back, he said, how do you get more people in chat and keep them? That's an art form, sir.
It's hard. I can't do it. Let me know when you find out. Let me know.
Engaging. Chat's always greater than gameplay.
It used to be all about the gameplay. Like if you were a demon of the game, you had hundreds of people in chat. I've never been a demon at any game I played, so that wasn't exactly something I could do. I was hoping that the sounds and all that stuff, I try with all the fancy overlays and all that crap, just to keep people engaged. The channel point stores are helpful. Stuff for people to do that they are in control of. That's why, like Dwight, for example, he plays Beam, and every time you send him a money gun, it blows his car up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's fun.
Especially when he's actually like focused trying to do something. Or you see when I was playing what was it called? It was a climbing game where you were like paralyzed from the waist down, and you had to climb up the rocks and all, whatever. But my streams would go nuts when I played that when it was new. My streams would go absolutely nuts. I'd have 400 people in chat at any given time, all the time, playing that. Just, and we were just talking, whatever, trying to play this game. But I think a lot of it has to do with what you're playing. If it's something new and different, nobody's seen, that helps. That's why you see like a lot of these new only up games and that kind of thing. A lot of people play that kind of crazy stuff. I've noticed a new one where people can send gifts and it sends different cars down the road and you're trying to get up the road. Just interactive stuff like that helps. But on the other hand, you got to play what you like, because if you're just playing it to get views, then it's pointless. I play COD, I get no views. I enjoy playing COD. I'm not going to change who I am to get views. You know what I mean? And that's why TikTok pisses me off so much, is because I can't be myself on TikTok. Like right now, I can be myself. I definitely can't do it on TikTok.
It's hard to play COD, not be yourself on TikTok. That's all I gotta say.
Exactly.
Same with Fortnite for me. Like I'll still play Fortnite. Like I'll fire it up with Ash and Squirrel Master. We ran some with Cat the other night. I enjoy it in short spurts, but I noticed that after about 45 minutes, I start getting pissy. I don't want to be pissy on, you know what I mean? Like I don't want to be on stream fucking crashing out and cussing and I see other people do it.
I don't get too pissy anymore. I just have fun with it. Like I was playing the other night and I was saying, I'm really good at this game. I am the GOAT at this game. I just want everyone else to feel good about themselves, so I let them kill me. You know what I mean? It's whatever. Who cares? It's a game, and I quit trying to be so competitive and I just have fun with it. That's all you can do. Especially with the hacking is insane now. So,
golly. Kat said the stream engagement is what keeps me around. So I think that feeds into Weber's question. So Weber, at first, if you stream an hour, I always look at like views per hour. If you stream an hour or you stream 3 hours and you got 100 views, you're averaging 33.3 views per hour, right? If you break down the math. Well, like keep trying to build that number. Like keep an eye on make sure you're reviewing your analytics so you can gauge yourself and what you're doing right and wrong. There's a ton of analytics in TikTok. But to capture those viewers, I mean, you've got to engage with them, like Kat's referred to, you know, when somebody enters that room, it's important you're not locked in the game, especially if you're battling for views. If you're just starting out and trying to build, if that one person does come through and they sit there for 4 seconds and you missed them, they're gone. And the more times that happens, the more that feeds into your algorithm. And then it's a downward spiral, right? You got to get that thing spiraling up. So the more engaging you can be, the more you can ask questions and try to strike up conversations and provide some type of entertainment, right? Because if it's not a friend, if it's not somebody that doesn't know you already, it's a brand new person that doesn't know you from Sam, you got to ask yourself, why would somebody want to watch me? Go back to that question. So there does have to be a little bit of show or a little bit of Hollywood to it, right? If you want to capture new people, if you're good, if some people don't want that though, right? Some people are fine streaming and seeing their friends and the community. That's good. But if you want to continue to get bigger and grow, ask yourself, what are you providing beyond friendship? Because if you want to grow, you can't be friends with 5,000 people. You can't. It's impossible. You'll never be a good friend if you are. So it's not sustainable. So, and there's nothing wrong with the other choice either of just community, you know, staying. That's fucking great. It's the best part of streaming, in my opinion. But if you want to take it the other direction, you got to start asking yourselves, what am I providing? What's going to make somebody want to watch me?
Right. And like I've said it 100 times, you know, when I started streaming, I wanted to get rich and famous. I wanted to be Tim the Tat Man. You know what I mean? I want to be able to play video games for a living and just do that and go on extravagant vacations and do whatever the hell I wanted in life. Very quickly I was humbled. And then I started meeting absolutely amazing people that I would never meet ever. Going way back, you know, one of my favorite people is from Australia. I've never been to Australia. I'll probably never go to Australia. It is a bucket list destination. And she was there every single stream, complete rock star. Lila Cat, Hershey, when I was exclusively on Kick, General Hershey, he's a really good friend. Death Note, Iron Squrl, these are all some of my favorite people that I've never met in person. You know, I think in September I'm gonna actually get to meet Hockey Mom, which is cool. She's coming to Seattle, so we're going to meet up one day. But yeah, it very quickly changed to the friendships I've made, and it's absolutely amazing. Like Iron Squrl, for example, is on the other side of the goddamn country, you know? Literally, he's as far on the other side of the country as you can go. We are totally on opposite ends of the country. Like I said, Australia, Nevada, Florida. There's another one, Florida, super far away. You know, it's amazing to me. I mean, it's crazy.
It is.
That's what keeps you going. The only validation I need is I want people in chat. That's all, you know. I look at the viewer number. That's what irritates me more than anything. I could give a fuck about the gifts and the money and all that shit. You all know I've given probably 98% of everything I've made on TikTok and on streaming back, or put it back into my stream.
Probably 120%.
Well, yeah, probably a lot more than that, actually. Like I think 2 months ago is the first time I actually got a payout from TikTok. And I've been on TikTok for forever, for a long time. And it was like, I got like $30 last month or something like that. And that's only from subs, because you can't cash out subs you can't exchange subs for coins for some reason.
Yep.
But yeah, until I had enough subs to gift subs, that's the first time I've ever cashed anything out on TikTok. Kick used to do really well. And then it just fucking died all overnight. I don't know what happened there, but, even all my Kick money, I used to put back into the stream. Anything I made on Kick, like most of this setup didn't start like this. All that was That was just from putting money back into it from streaming. That's all that was. Just to, I figure better quality would, people are going to watch it if you have better quality, I felt like. And streaming on TikTok, I've realized very quickly that quality doesn't matter. Because TikTok, I've watched a lot of really bad streams that have hundreds or thousands of viewers, and it's absolute garbage. And it just blows me away. I don't know what it is. But anyway, that's my rant.
I'm not sure either. I think some of it's location based. I have a keen observation that I've watched some people do extraordinarily well, and it might be because they're from a different country. So TikTok may be trying to...
Who could you be talking about? Our biggest competition. Our biggest mustachio. Check him out on TikTok.
There's an F1 driver. He won't hopefully track us down here on TikTok because I would never talk shit on the actual... But yeah, Mike Stachio. Not a bad guy. He races F1. He's got a big old mustache. He's from somewhere in the European nations, I would assume. But
UK, I think.
Literally, he's the most janky setup.
He's on one of those like wooden fold-up TV trays. He's got his wheel mounted to it.
Fucking weird ass stuffed animals in the background and shit. I'm sorry, Mike Stash. This shit's gonna end up back to him one day. I'm gonna fucking regret saying this.
He's a gaming live pro on TikTok, and he has hundreds of people in his stream at any given time. It's insane.
It makes no sense at all.
I don't get it,
and I think it's because he's from a different country. Because I'm sorry, if I saw Lucid driving on his fucking setup with his wheel and then Mike Stachio, it just doesn't make sense. But it's just one of those things. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think it's definitely more competitive in the United States. So you can see that in the way we do our gaming live ranks. Ours reset daily. The rest of the world resets every 7 days. I think the analytics are just different for us in general. But
right.
But yeah, I'm with you. I like. I'm not in it for the. I just want to be good at it.
Right.
Everything I do in life, I just want to be good at it. But I enjoyed playing video games my whole life. I like streaming, so I want to be good at it.
Right.
Views to me are the way. I could give a shit less about diamonds. I really could.
Yeah.
Really give a shit less.
When I look at how many followers I have on TikTok, and then I look at how many people are in the stream, it really plays a head game with me. It really does. Like, what did I ever do to TikTok for them to suppress me so much? Like, I'm no shit. I'm sure most of you have seen my rant videos. Like, how are they going to censor my videos of driving over a bridge on a nice day with the water and the mountains in the background? How are they going to censor me and say there's nudity and sexual conduct? Or
that's wild.
A big one I get on a lot of videos is drug use and minors using drugs. For one, there's nobody in my video other than me. I'm definitely not a goddamn minor with all this going on, and I'm not even vaping in my videos. I learned not to do that a long time ago. I mean, I've been back in the day, I got banned for 3 days for drinking a Monster. I was sitting there making stickers because I also make stickers on the side, and I was making stickers. I was live on my phone making stickers, and they banned me for using alcohol. Insane. I know. I mean, that's what plays the biggest mental game with me.
It is. Yeah. I've turned off a stream months back where I had 3. It was just dead. Boop. Hit the end button.
I do it all the time, and my agency actually tells me if you're live for over 25 minutes and you have nobody in your stream to restart it because it gives you a little bit of a push. I totally think that I am 100% shadow banned. Nerf came in the other night and said I've never got a notification saying you were live.
No. Did you know there's a bell? Like if you're in somebody's live, if you click on their profile picture, I got the Mac Attack pulled up right now. I've been lurking in his. If you click on their little profile picture top left, there's a little bell, kind of just like on YouTube here. You can hit the bell for Lucid. Make sure you get alerts. You can do that for your friends. And so like right now, my notifications for Mac are set on personalized, which I think is the standard setting. You can actually select all. So according to what I just selected, anytime Mac does anything on TikTok, I should get a notification, whether it's a video or whether he goes live. Now, that system's not very good, but I think that's something that streamers, I want to start talking about while I'm live. Like, hey, hit the bell if you want to know when I go live, because that's why I rely on Discord so much, especially not for me, but for my friends. Like if I ask you to be in your Discord, it's because I want to know the instant you go live. That's what Discord's for me. You know, so it irritates me when people mute Discords. That's why in mine, I've said a couple times now in recent weeks, like, hey, mute it, but leave it on the @everyone's. So if you have a Discord, and this is just my opinion as always, only @everyone for your own lives and for something very important. For the love of God, don't say good morning @everyone. Or
just
you're gonna
leave it on mentions.
Everyone's gonna fucking mute. They're gonna mute your Discord. They don't want to hear bing bing, because all of us are probably in 30 or 20 or 50 Discords. Nobody wants to hear all that shit.
I'm in a lot of Discords.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm in a lot of Discords. I keep the @everyone's on for my important people. You know, the people that are here. You know, because I know if you @everyone, it's important. It means you're either going live or you have something important to say. And if that's not the case, I might mute everything, and I'll never get a notification, and I'll check on it when I feel like it.
Yeah.
You know, so that's just a tip there.
You'll never see me, very rarely, you'll never see me share anything of my own. Ever.
I never share my stuff. I just, once I hit that live button, I go in fucking.
I don't think I've ever shared a live, and I may have, like, I share my videos only when TikTok suppresses me, and I'm like, fuck you, TikTok. I'm going to push this to as many people as I can. You know what I mean? Then I'll share my videos.
Yeah, I share the shit out of my videos. So yeah, I learned there's nothing wrong with that. First time, when you post a video, guys, that first 30 minutes, that video is live on TikTok. It needs to get 100% watch. It needs to be watched from the first second to the last second. That's the most important metric that TikTok uses, is that people watched it from beginning to end. And then all the other things, like it, repost it, comment, which I've heard mixed things. I heard 5 real words, then emojis, like people that put a 1-word comment, like that doesn't trigger an actual interaction, which makes sense for TikTok.
I'm curious what Death Note feels called out about.
I'm not even in her Discord. She doesn't like me.
What do you feel? Speaking is, you know, I'll call out Death Note right here. She started out the way you should start out. Super cringe. Very, very cringe. Just like I was. Very cringe. And now her stream is friggin' amazing.
Popping off.
Her quality, the quality of her stream is top notch.
Mm-hmm. She doesn't miss much either. She greets people when they come in. Hey, you're doing a great job.
She'll miss big gifts though. She'll like, oh, thanks for the heart me or whatever, and then you drop something big and she doesn't even mention it.
She's great. She's doing great on her stream journey. I feel like Steven and Weber are along. They're like starting their streaming journeys on TikTok. I'm sorry, Death Note. I'm gonna call it. Like, there was one time I explained to our messenger how to figure out a quick way to figure out how much something cost. You know, like there's a difference between getting sent a tiny diny versus a dinosaur. You know, it's like right? If it says 1,000 coins, like take the decimal point, round it over. That cost $10. You know, she's like, oh shit. She's like, so 5,000 is $50. I'm like, yep.
Yep.
She's like, oh shit.
We're like 110 for a friggin' Interstellar or whatever.
Yeah.
The shit adds up quick.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah, team members. I was looking at Death Note's team members earlier today, and she's up to like 48 or 49. That's fucking great. Like right into the journey. It's good having people. Like, there was nobody to teach us this shit, and I'll give Kill Audio a lot of freaking credit. I learned so much from him back in like August through October, November, and he just started streaming. He just hit his year a couple months ago. And it was like we were all figuring TikTok out together, because like, what the fuck's a heart? Like, I didn't know what the fuck a heart me was this time last year. Didn't know what I wish I would have, because I spent a lot of time sending roses and galaxies and tiny dinies and never even sent a heart me. I feel like nobody knew.
Yeah. I taught myself to stream as well, Steven. I just wanted to stream. Like, I had a computer and I tried to go live and it didn't work at all because my computer was too booty cheeks. So I ended up getting a new computer, and then I had to literally teach myself off YouTube everything from audio to video to everything that goes into streaming, every program I use, 100% self-taught. When I started, I didn't know a single person that streamed at all. I had zero help with anything.
No, which amazes me. I can't tell you how many things Lucid helped me out with along the way, like how many questions. Even though he told me to keep leaving Streamlabs, and I stayed with it.
Get rid of Streamlabs. Streamlabs is complete trash. And Squirrel, when are you going to use Lumia Stream? So you could have your very own alien button.
The only reason I really want Lumia Stream is when people send gifts, I want my lights to flash. I want lighting. I want my lighting to be synced to gifts.
Yeah, all that's Lumia Stream. It's awesome. It's awesome.
What else? Start on Xbox and Twitch.
Got a lot of.
I feel like I didn't answer Weber's full question about.
I just saw my kids comment, of course.
About getting views.
I still want you to be rich and famous. That would be sick.
Oh yeah, that was way back. I responded to that, right? I think I did. But yeah, just doing the things, Weber. The more you can engage with people and get, try to get follows, like it's you can get a follower to a stream. Just drive the numbers up. Like now, like if I get less than 5 follows in a stream, like it worries me that the next stream's not going to do well. Like at least 5 followers every stream. And
I couldn't tell you the last time I got 5 followers in a stream.
I
couldn't tell you.
It depends when I'm streaming. If I stream Beam, I can get hella follows. Like, on a race day.
I think my last 6 streams, I might have got 1 to 3 at the most per stream.
I bet you if I stream Ford or COD, I'd get 0. Just because it's so saturated.
Even F1 numbers were trash for me. You're sitting with 300 people in chat, and I had like 10.
That doesn't make sense. Yeah.
Because I'm totally shadow banned for who knows why. I don't know why.
Yeah, that definitely. Yeah, that past week, there's no reason for that.
Like I was doing awesome. Like when I started, I was doing awesome, and then it took a shit for like a year, and then it got really good again, and now it's back to trash. I don't know.
Keep plugging away.
It's discouraging.
Keep plugging away.
I always say to keep grinding, dude. I've grinded a lot, and it's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard. I'll keep doing it, but fuck, it's tough.
Whoever sells in both streams.
Yeah,
I just want to say Steven was first, and that's why he's the favorite.
Just pay you to be my mod, Hershey. You got it. Paid mods.
Hershey needs to come over to TikTok. He's always on green.
Yeah, because you're free. You're free on green.
Talk shit to him.
You're free.
Yeah.
That's why he's on
as
green.
much shit talking as he does, he needs that freedom.
You're free over there.
What does everybody, Lucid, you run the conversation. What does everybody think about my comments around what pushes you to go watch somebody on TikTok? Because a lot of people, the 12 people here in chat, a lot of us spend a lot of time on TikTok. And we're either watching a friend stream or you're going out and you're driving and doing things. How much time do you spend dropping heart me's and spending time in streams you don't even want to be in? You're just doing it because you're hoping they come back around and do the same thing. I feel like I dropped a bomb there.
I don't think I do it because I want the same thing. I do it a lot though. I'll just go into random streams to drop heart me's, and I like to find. I used to do it a lot more than I do it now, but I used to go into those little tiny streams where they're sitting there, no viewers, not talking at all, and just randomly drop a galaxy or something, you know, and just to see them light up is amazing. Nowadays I'm just so busy with everything that I'll go in and I'll just make the rounds and drop heart me's, so they say what's up and then move on. You know what I mean? And that's not my intention, is just to do a drive-by, but that's all I got time for. I mean, there's so many people now. There's so many people that I try and interact with that it's just hard. Purple? What do you mean purple? I don't stream. I don't like purple. Purple's harder than YouTube in my opinion. Like, if you look back now, everybody streams. It's so hard now. I wish I would have got into it like 2020 when there was hardly any streamers, and when you did start streaming, those are the people that blew up all right around COVID. You know what I mean? Was like the golden era of streaming, and now it's just saturated, super saturated. You got to do something crazy to get noticed now. I don't know what that is. Even YouTube channels, super saturated. Like, you can think of anything, plug it into YouTube, and there's a video or 100 videos on that one thing, even if you think it's the rarest thing ever. Like my Simrig video that I did, that did well because there wasn't very many of videos on that specific model. Like, if you can, like, if you go to YouTube, like, you find this random thing on Amazon that you're thinking about buying, and you go to, like, I researched the shit out of literally everything I buy. Like, it's probably unhealthy how much research I do. If you go and you find that one thing on Amazon and you type it into YouTube and you only see 1 or 2 videos on it, that's what you need to be making videos on. You know what I mean? Those no name random things on Amazon. And I probably should do more of that. Take my own advice, right? General is on purple, but we don't have to say purple here. We can say Twitch. We can say Twitch.
There's literally, I mean, like, I try to always do like all my mechanical work on my cars myself, and literally there's not one thing I can think of that I've Googled or not Googled or YouTubed and haven't found a video on. Here's how you replace the intake manifold on a 2004 Chevy Tahoe. Here's how you do this. Here's how you do that. It's amazing how much content's out there. It's insane.
So, you guys, so you know, harmies are very important on TikTok. You know it's very important on YouTube? Hitting that like button. There's only 2 likes on the entire stream.
I only see 1.
I see 2. Hit the like button. If you don't know how to do it,
not the heart.
If you're on your phone, you swipe the chat down, you can hit the like, and then you can touch the chat, and it'll come back. But we only have
this thing.
There's 11 people in here. 11 people in here. And only 1 or 2 likes.
Steven asked if a face cam would help. My opinion, yes.
Like we were talking about earlier, a lot of people aren't there for the gameplay, they're there for you. That's why when I see streamers that they got their camera down at the bottom with the chat over their face, your camera should always be on the top, in my opinion.
Yeah, I saw a viewer comment on somebody's stream, and they were actually appreciating that it was the other way around. The gameplay was up top. So it's a big world. There's lots of opinions, but I would think the majority
or gameplay up top and your face in the middle. The bottom should always be just static image or extra
definitely don't want to cover.
Whatever.
Yeah, agreed. I'm still a big fan. I'm there for the person. I want to see them. I want to see their expressions. I want to see that smile. Like, if somebody drops a heart at me, I want them to know I'm happy they're there, you know? And it's not fake. Like, I am happy they're there, you know? But I want to make sure that expression comes. I want to make sure they feel it the way I feel it, you know, like, holy shit. Weber, thank you for the heart. I'm glad you're here. Steven, I'm glad you set the alarm. Cat, oh my God, so good to see you. Peaches, Death Note, Hershey, my sister, brother, hubby, Zach, Lucid is here. Is it shower time? You know what I mean? Like, I'm happy you're there.
Shower times are coming back, by the way.
I want you to feel it the way I feel it. You know, I want to convey how happy I am right there.
Right. Hey, we're up to 8 likes. Look at that. Look at you guys. Call to action works.
Mine still says 1.
Call to action works.
Refresh.
So if you guys don't know how, because there's 11 in here, we should have 11 at least.
Oh yeah, I see 8.
See, look.
Oh yeah, I refreshed.
You scroll down like that, and you hit
8. That's a record, by the way.
And you hit the like right there.
That's a record.
Thumbs up. Boom.
We never had 8.
We got 12 people in here now. 12 people.
Yeah. We've had some good views on some of the previous videos. I've had multiple people say they've gone back and watched it. I know Riley's definitely one of the big ones. But I think our Rebel X podcast is still the most watched. It's 300 and some views, really? Which is a lot for that's a 3-hour podcast.
Well, let's see here. Let me switch here. We'll look. I'm looking right here.
Refresh, Zach. Refresh.
So let's go to live, and I usually delete these lives out of here. See, because this is just a random COD 114, and Rebel X is 89 views on the live version. 42 was the next one, where with your epic Iron Man thumbnail. 41 on.
Welcome to the party, Ryan Lacefield.
Episode
on YouTube.
1. What up, Ryan? Episode 1 has 41 views. And those are the lives. If we go to videos where I actually republish them, I'll kind of trim up a little bit and republish them. We're at 60 views on the epic Thor one when we're in the wigs. You remember that one? Episode 5. That was the last episode, actually. Episode 4, we had 40 views. Episode 5 was 60 views. And then episode 3 was 55 views. 47 views on episode 1. Yeah, we're doing all right. It's growing, slowly growing. And I mean, how many people really want to just watch us ramble on? You know what I mean? On a pre-recorded podcast.
Our friends.
I mean, we're not Joe Rogan.
Yeah. No, it means the world to me. Like the people that show up here, that's like next level stuff. And one of the sentimental things I love about YouTube, it goes back to that question, like, why here? Why not TikTok? One, I think this is the right format, the quality, the way the chat goes. Yeah. No gifts. Well, obviously, we're not doing it for the gifts, right? That's very obvious.
TikTok's just wild, too wild for
this is here forever. These videos are here forever. My kids' should be able to go back into the catalogs of YouTube 50 years from now and be able to see us here doing this, which
right.
I probably should watch what I'm saying. But anyway, grandkids, I love you very much. Yeah. Thank you for watching this.
Right.
But yeah, this is here forever.
Now you can monetize like these lives. YouTube has like super chats and super stickers and that kind of thing. So what that would do is like a super chat. You type your comment, you donate however much you want. The creator sets the limit, you know, so it could be $1, it could be $100, but it'll highlight your message. And sometimes it'll read it out loud. Depends on who set it up, how they set it up. But in order to get there, you need over 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, and I think 4,000 hours of watch time, which I am nowhere even near that at all. So,
oh yeah, if you get there, it's awesome. Lucid told me one day, he was like, well, if we split it with you, I was like, dude, I'm not worried.
Oh yeah, if we were to monetize the podcast, we're splitting it.
Unless it's like millions. Well, yeah, I'm here for the vibes. This is mental. This is just as good for my mental health as hopefully everyone's enjoying the conversation, you know, like, and we want guests. So Zach, Lucid Zach's going to be our guest next week.
Okay. Anyone else want to come
set
on?
Up a time. Yeah, we need to set up a time to do like a camera check, Zach. Yeah,
we got to be able to set up the camera. So you got to get on like an hour before the podcast. But we need. You got to have a camera. You got to have a mic, and that's pretty much it. and then you can come on. Yeah, I mean, anyone wants to come on, share their stories. Death Note, Hershey, whoever, Zach. I asked, we might have Kill Switch on one of these days. Kill Switch was...
Oh, that'd be fucking great.
Kill Switch, I asked him, he was asking how it was going. He said he watches them back, you know. And I said, bro, come on. And he was like blown away. We even asked him, and how he said how much he'd love to. I'm still working on Dwight. I need to get Dwight Kovich on here. But I think he's...
Right.
That guy right there. He's a little...
This guy?
Yeah, that guy. Dwight Kovich is a little nervous, I think, because he is a full-time streamer. He makes his living from streaming, and the way he talks is TikTok is very strict with their live pros, and he can't say a whole lot. And I've told him only talk about what you're comfortable with, whatever. So I don't know. We'll see. I'm still working on him, but he said it couldn't be live. I don't know why, but it's not going to be. I think he was talking about TikTok, and it's not going to be live on TikTok. We did TikTok one time, and it was way too much.
He's on YouTube now. I mean, he's growing that pretty big. But yeah, he's awesome too. I always say that a lot. I give him a lot of credit. One of the best, one of the bigger streamers.
Well, that's
been
cool.
Real.
He's got what? He's almost at 300,000 TikTok followers now, and he took me into a Discord call and showed me how to set up Beam, and gave me some tricks of the trade and that kind of thing. I mean, I don't know a single other streamer that's that big that would ever do that.
Mm-hmm.
And he's so appreciative over everything. It's crazy.
Fuck. I got a picture that he was in my live. It said W stream, and I fucking screenshotted it like, oh.
He came into my live and dropped 10 gifted the other day.
Yeah, that's insane. Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
That's that would be the kind of streamer I think all of us would be here in this chat.
That would be what?
I think anybody here in the chat, when I look at who's here in chat, if we all were that big, we would all be that way.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. I mean, right, even, me, you, like, we're not big at all. But I go into streams and people are like, oh my God, Lucid's here. Like, what the? Like, I'm nobody.
That's true.
I'm nobody. Nobody.
Yeah, that's crazy how small the world is. How small the TikTok streaming world is. It's big, right? I think I follow 2,000 people now, which is a lot. I need to cut it back. But man, it's mostly, if you're in that 2,000 list, you're a streamer, or some type of content, gaming content at least. And yeah, it's crazy how many friends you could go into a COD stream, a BeamNG stream, a Fortnite stream. Hell, I could go into a freaking what's the game that all the kids play? Roblox. I think I could go in a Roblox stream and recognize at least one person. Zach, you are OG. Fucking old man. Old man. Old Zach. Old Dino Tamer. Old as a dinosaur, Zach.
Dino Tamer and his old balls.
Zach's got a great
it's comments like that get you shadow banned on TikTok, so don't say that on TikTok.
Yeah, we can say whatever. Zach's got a great family profile picture. I was trying to get Zach to do a new TikTok profile picture. Maybe Lucid can create it for you, but like I want Zach his head in like a Jurassic Park uniform. How fucking cool! How cool would that be?
Yeah, I could do that. Send me a headshot, Zach.
Maybe a fucking dinosaur in the background, or the gates to Jurassic Park behind him. Yeah. Oh my God, so many ideas.
That just reminded me. Death Note sent me a new a sticker.
Sticker? Yeah. Me too. Yeah, I gotta put a sound to it, but yeah.
I thought it was funny. She's like, "Here, make this my sticker." I just replied LOL because I was thinking like, you're gonna tell me what to do on my own stream? Okay. I guess we're there. I was like, sure, I'll do it.
I told calm down. I was joking with Lucid. We were gonna show up to Mike Stachio's, the F1 guy, live together and just start. We're gonna start talking shit, create a rivalry out of fun, not like nastiness. Like, hey, come bring it on, bitch. We'll beat you. He'll probably whoop our ass because that's all he does is play F1. Imagine Lucid and I coming into your chat with both our profile pictures. Like, you fucking know we race. Like,
yeah, we're not good. We race, but we're not good.
Yeah, I didn't say we're good. We race.
Like, I was watching a guy that reminded me of him. I mean, he was way more entertaining, but a UK guy, whatever. And I'm talking to this guy, and he had like 100 plus in his chat, and I'm like, so what difficulty and whatchamacallits are you using? Assists are you using? He's like, oh, I'm not using any assists, and difficulty's at 105. Oh my god, dude. Iron and I are sitting at, what do we say?
Welcome to the party of Chaos on YouTube.
A Bear Chaos. We're sitting at...
Hey, Bear can talk. She can talk. Oh my
60,
god.
65 is usually what we have the difficulty at, with a bunch of assists on. And this dude's at 105 with no assists. Crazy. And winning.
Shit.
Right?
Yeah, we've got a long way to go. Yeah. We're not novices. We're in the middle. Like, whatever the middle difficulty is.
We're like, everyone comes into, like, when we were starting out, everyone would come in, well, what difficulty you at? I'm like, I don't know, 35. They're like, oh, well, I run 70. Like 70 something.
Yeah, F1 people, 70, they drink their milk with the pinkies out. I can tell you that right now. Like, everything's fancy.
70.
Do you have traction? What's your traction? Do you have traction control on?
Look at me. I'm at 70.
Weber and Steven are now my children.
Yeah, they're in trouble. Are they still in trouble or no?
A-Bear, she's probably been here the whole time. Hasn't been able to type. What was it?
Yeah, what'd you do? Was it a privacy setting or something?
I should have a juvenile account or something.
Yeah, be careful. I'm going to steal your iPad.
I saw the number bounce up to 15 watching, and I was like, somebody's new here. Say hi.
Yeah, say hi.
She had to create a channel to be able to talk.
Oh,
that's good. You need a channel.
You had to create a channel, or you had to create a profile? Because, like, my wife, I was like, go in and like my videos and whatever, you know? I mean, leave a comment. She's like, it won't let me. Well, you gotta sign in. You gotta create a friggin' basic profile to do that.
I'm gonna want feedback from your daughter on the alien story. Anybody else who hadn't heard it before? 'Cause that was real. I just shared a real part of me. I swear to God, if y'all come in my TikTok chat fucking talking about aliens, I'm gonna lose it. It ends. This is for YouTube only. Asshole. It didn't look like that. It was more gray. It wasn't green.
That one is gray. That one's not green at all. What are you talking about? Crazy.
I'm just leaving the lights on tonight.
That's funny. Yeah, I mean, we got all kinds of cool stuff. Like, have you seen this one? Oh, how many you jumped right there? How many jumped?
I mean, it's on delay.
How many jumped? Well, with the sound and that one's creepy. You saw it coming? No. That before I went to a dual PC stream, that used to actually come up on my main monitor while I was playing. And talk about like you're in the zone, then boom in your face. Crazy.
The first time Lucid did the fucking alien thing on Kick, I was in bed with my phone like this, and I dropped the bitch right in my nose. I was like, I wish he could have heard me. I was yelling. I was yelling.
I think I need one that's a bat too, just for you. Get your bat overlay.
14 in house. What more stream stuff? I feel wide open now. Just give it all to me. Who's frustrated? Who wants more views? What can we do? Any thoughts on the comments tonight? I hope those, like, I've spent a lot of time, probably too much time thinking about how to get better, how to get more views, how to capitalize. You know what I mean? Like, I've invested a lot of thoughts into it. Man, I know there's people out there that have the same frustrations or same thoughts or what am I doing wrong? Like, open it up. Current event topic. The only events I freaking keep up with are TikTok. I don't even watch the news anymore.
We could have Google up while we're doing this. I mean, come on now. We can sound really smart. We got the internet at our fingertips.
Man, somebody was talking about in their live what happened in Texas. Was it Texas?
The floods?
The flood. I had no idea. I was like, what are you talking about? And they're like, oh man, all these kids got washed away. I was like, what?
Yeah,
like, I hadn't even heard about
New
it.
Mexico as well. And
right down the road from Mayberry.
Did you know Red Bull Racing just fired their CEO and principal?
I did know that because my feed's full of F1 stuff.
Yeah. Crazy. He's been with the team since the beginning, 20 years. 20 years. He's got like 8 world championships. God knows how many race wins, how many podiums, and they just let him go out of nowhere. And they actually promoted up their second team principal and CEO, the guy of the
business
of the Racing Bulls Cash App car. That principal team, they moved him up to Red Bull. Right down the road from you? Oh, man.
I wanted to wear this shirt tonight, but it showed up literally while Lucid and I were still going over tonight's podcast and practice. It showed up at the door, and I was like, dude, I think it's my shirt. Oh, look at that.
That's pretty sexy.
That is at least 35 horsepower next race. That is nice.
Yeah, you know what's crazy? You say TikTok is your news. I 100% agree. Because TikTok is like the only place you can get the real news from people that are actually there.
That's true.
You know what I mean? You don't have to sort through to figure out what's bullshit and what's not, for the most part.
I don't spend a lot of time. Is it just me? Like, I don't spend a lot of time on the FYP or even like the video section. Like, if you guys want me to see a video, you better share that bitch to me, because odds are it's a 1 in a million chance I'm gonna see it, because I hardly ever, like, I'm in lives. You see it. I'm in everybody's lives. Like, and I try not to, like, I try to spend time, at least 20 minutes or so, 15 minutes a live. If I only spend like a second, then something's up. But like, I hardly ever watch fucking videos. Like,
yup.
oh yeah, Peaches, yeah, for sure.
I hit the, your little message button, and it shows everyone's live at the top. I usually start at the left and go across.
Yep. I think is there a rhyme or reason to that?
I think it's probably whoever you are interacting more with is on the far left. I would assume.
I feel like sometimes if it's people you like, maybe you're getting ready to go gray on the team member, it'll bump them over. So I've been trying to figure that out. Again, I like to analyze things. Like, how does that work? That feed at the top.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
About ready to wind this thing up.
Yeah.
Are we good?
Yep. So we're gonna try and race Sunday. My Sunday's looking. I don't know what time I'll be home, but it's my father-in-law's birthday party, so we're gonna do a thing. Sunday evening at some point. I think we're gonna race.
What time do you think you'll be home your time? 5, 6?
I hope it's not that late. I hope it's earlier than that.
So even if it's 4, that's 7 my time?
Yep.
3 hour difference. Yeah, 7, 8 is fine for me. That like time frame. And then we have Zach lined up as next week's guest. Who there's no other volunteers. Nobody else wants to be a guest. We won't throw you under the bus either. Like we'll have a pre-conversation. Like well, here's some structure. Like here's some things we can talk about.
Maybe.
It won't. No, yeah, it won't be just like, hey, who are you? Like,
yeah. Weber's down to race. You know Hershey'll put you in the wall and then blame you for it.
I didn't hear Hershey say anything. He's scared. He'll never get on the track when I'm out there.
He did last time. And I got a good clip out of it. Epic clip.
He said, excuse me. Look, Hershey has a number 2 crown. What do these crowns mean?
I'm not sure.
Do y'all see the crowns in chat? And do you see Hershey has a number 2?
Let me click
Steven has number 1.
Let me click on it and see what it does.
They have XP.
Oh,
they have XP.
XP. It's probably for chatting and whatnot.
Steven has 150. Hershey has 150. Death Note has 150. Weber has 150.
Iron Squrl has 150. I don't have any. I think it's
showing support to move up the leaderboard.
Top fans. Can you guys see that?
All right, I got it. Top fans. What's the leaderboard? A place for fans to stand out in the community. The top 3 get special badges in live chat. It resets every stream, so you can always try again. How do you get on the leaderboard? You need to collect experience points or XP. Here's how you get them. Send live chat messages, send super chats, and super stickers.
You can't send super chats or super stickers.
That's new, though. That wasn't there before.
That was not there
This
before.
is the first... Yeah, this is the first stream I've ever seen the crowns. Peaches don't have a crown. What are you doing? Weber doesn't have a crown. Cat doesn't have a crown. What are y'all doing with your lives?
Yeah. Why don't you have crowns?
What are you doing?
Oh, it only shows the top 3 though. Only the top 3.
Yeah, it's only the top 3. Yeah.
It's probably the ones chatting the most, or maybe
Zach doesn't have a crown either.
Or maybe spamming the emote thing at the bottom.
Emotes, yeah, maybe.
Like, where is it?
That's a good way. See, that's how you drive YouTube algo right there. Zach said I'm tied with top 3. Right? I was too.
Like this
What's
guy.
going on here? What's the tiebreaker?
This guy down here in the bottom.
Steven's number 1, though. Steven, I keep calling him the favorite son. I mean, he just keeps coming through day after day. And he's just rising to the top. Sorry, Weber.
The number 1 son. Oh, shit.
All right, so we know we got Zach. Did we want anybody? Dude, Hershey, A-Bear, Peaches, Cat,
Shanae.
I can line up. Y'all think about it. Think about it. Messages. Guess are fun. And you get to show people a different side of you that they wouldn't see on TikTok.
Yeah, we like to keep it real. You know what I mean? Ain't no bullshit in this stream.
Death Note. Kill Audio says he's like scared as fuck to do one of these.
How come?
But he promised it just because he gets nervous and talking, and he gave me like a really explanation.
Well, yeah, if you look at him, he never has the camera like actually on him.
Yeah,
it's always like at his back.
Yeah. But he promised, he's like, if I ever do a podcast, you will be the very first fucking podcast I ever do. So that was kind of cool. Squirrel Master, I've talked to him about it. He's like on the fence. Maybe we'll get him one day.
Well, he does his own podcast, so.
Zach's nervous. Get your shit together.
What are you nervous about? I didn't know that you stream. Ain't nothing to be nervous about.
Here, you're only in front of 13 to 15 people, and most likely they're your friends. Streaming on TikTok's much bigger. The one's fucking getting thousands of people.
The one Zach comes in on, we're gonna blow up and have 1,500 people in chat.
Right? Fucking that Dino Tamer army. They'll roll up.
I think the most I've had in chat is like 600, like on a regular stream that I wasn't streaming the Super Bowl on. And it was actually a lot of fun. It was a blast. Like the good luck keeping up with chat. It's insane. You just got to kind of pick and choose comments at that point.
It's exhausting. It's exhausting.
Talking your ass off. And I was playing a game where like each click of the mouse, like left or right, is what hand you grip with. So you have to like, yeah, it's tough. But trying to keep up with everything and do that.
Yeah, those that pulled up that last stream I had 3 hours, 969 comments. I did the math. I was like, holy fuck, that's 333 comments an hour. I was like, holy shit. Because I get off and I was like exhausted. I was like, fuck. My head, like, now I need to go cut the grass.
Well, that's why you see like these big guys like Tim the Tap Man and those guys. They don't have TTS. They don't have any of that shit because they couldn't. They pick and choose comments as they go, and that's about it.
I would still do. Even though like you'd say that, I guess you just gotta.
It's impossible. When the chat is moving that quick, you cannot keep up.
Dwight does it. Dwight's got 1,000. So I was gonna say do subscribers only, but I was like, well, if you get big subscribers, but Dwight's got 1,000 subscribers and he keeps his TTS on.
For subs only, yeah.
Yeah. I don't like a live. If a live without TTS, I'm not a fan of.
No, not anymore. I'm kind of spoiled now.
I don't know if the damn comment goes through or not until I hear TTS read it. This is another fucked up part of TikTok. You don't even know if the streamer's hearing it until you hear it read out.
Peaches wants to come on too.
Hell yeah.
Done.
Yeah. We'll do it. Think about what you would want to talk about. Zach, Peaches, you signed up. Think about what your story time will be.
Yeah.
If you have one story
to
tell
people.
The
guest has the story time when we start.
What's your alien story? What's your snipe story? your parking lot story.
Right. Your shit in your pants while camping story.
That one was gross.
I felt like that girl in the parking lot that day.
Damn it.
Funny. Well, I'm hungry. Are we about to wrap this up?
Let's wrap it up, guys. Thank you for an awesome freaking podcast. Return 3 weeks off.
Yeah, it was a long time, man, between your schedule, my schedule, and just everything going on. Hell yeah. All right. Well, for going out with a bang.
Don't do it. It's like I can read his fucking mind. God damn, I knew he was going to do it.
All right, guys. Appreciate you.
Is it gone yet?
Yo, so you know what we're doing here. Thank you for stopping by. I'm Lucid. That is
Squrl.
Till the next one. Much love. Stay lucid and squirrel.
Stay squirrely.
Stay squirrely while you're lucid. Or something like that. You know what I mean?
Much love, guys. You're the fucking best.
Much love.
Love you guys.
If you haven't yet, hit that like. It's important. All right, guys. Peace out. See, I'm a rookie. I didn't even have it on the right page.
Hit the music, bro. Hit the music.